Yo, what's up guys? It's gonna be back again. Just wanted to give you guys a little heads up on what's gonna be happening this week in week 13 of the NFL season. Some notable players to put in your Draftkings lineups for this weekend. We're gonna have Cam Newton. He's been going off lately. He's been fired. The 11-0 Panthers, just looking good this year. Don't see them losing this week. He could go off. I'd say 4 touchdowns for Cam Newton this week with 300 yards at least. For another low profit or low salary player, we could take Russell Wilson, who's been playing good. They're going to be playing Minnesota with a banged up secondary. He could go off. He also runs the ball a lot, and Minnesota never sees anyone outside the pocket, so be aware of Russell being able to go off and score you a lot of points this week. For running back, we have Chris Ivory and LeSean McCoy. Put those two in your lineup, you won't be disappointed. You could see over 25 points from LeSean and at least 18 points for Chris Ivory, because you can see those two getting a touchdown at least. They both get a lot of receptions. They're catching running backs as well, and with their offenses so spread out with all of that, just be ready to have a good game with these two running backs here. Wide receiver wise, these could be on the higher end of the salaries this week, just because there's a lot of good defenses playing against the running backs. But Odell Beckham is going to be a good pick. He's always a good pick. He's going to have 1 TD in this game at least. At least have over 80 yards, which is not a lot, but he's going to have a lot of targets, and whether he can bring those down is going to tell you how good of a pick he was this week. I at least see him having 7 catches. Second of all, we have AJ Green, who seems to not be defended lately. He's scoring a lot of TDs, getting a lot of receptions, targeted at least 11 times in the last 3 games. Just go for him, pick him up. He'll at least score you, I'd say, 20 points if he gets a TD. Also, a guy with a lot of targets lately is Allen Robinson for Jacksonville, going against Tennessee. This could be a good pick. Last time he was targeted 11 times and only had 4 catches against Tennessee, but I can see him having a really good game and scoring multiple touchdowns in this game, because it's a rivalry game and you never like that, seeing players outperform each other in a rivalry game. So pick him up. He could be a good pick, scoring you at least on the Jaden Gimble mind book 20 points, I'd say. Brandon Marshall, he's got a touchdown for me in my mind already, predicting this. With Fitzpatrick going against a bad team, bad defense, we could see Brandon Marshall possibly going off too as well. Alshon Jeffrey going against Green Bay, another rivalry game. He could be a good pickup. He's back from injury. His hamstring's feeling well. Pick him up if you want to score some points. Tight ends, Delanie Walker for Tennessee going against Jacksonville. I know I picked him a few weeks ago and he had 18 points, which is pretty good for a tight end that is pretty low profit. I think he's $5,300 this week. Also, the backup, Cameron Brate for Tampa Bay, scored a touchdown and had 5 receptions for 80 yards this last week. Pick him up. He's a low profit. I think he's like $2,800 or $2,500. Flex, pick any wide receiver up in the listed people above, or the ones that I've said if you can't see. Or pick the running back TJ Yeldon against Tennessee's defense. He could have a touchdown and multiple receptions in those points per reception leagues. Also, defense, you got to go with Arizona this week. They've just been playing so well lately. See multiple interceptions in the game, forced fumbles. Anyway, this completes the video, and I just want to say good luck. And if any of this is helping you out, you don't have to completely copy this. These are just suggestions. I mean, these guys I've done some research on for the last 3 hours at my job, where I just watch SportsCenter and NFL Network. I listen to K-Fan from Minneapolis. They give me a 3-hour fantasy speech, basically. So yeah, if these aren't performing the way you are, let me know. I'll have to switch up my ways, but so far it's been working for me. The last few NFL weeks I've been coming up positive of about $500, I think. I have not put in a lot of money. I've started out with $25 and I'm up to $522.50. In my book, that's good. In your books, it should be too, because it's coming up on top. Thank you guys. Have a good weekend, and I hope this works out for you. Good luck.